Hi everyone, it is Wednesday the 28th of June, 4:30. Don't know why you need to know the time, but I'm really struggling with how I'm feeling at the moment. That's why I'm not filming much, which is good because I've not been uploading for days and days and days, so that's not good. But yeah, I mean, this channel was meant to start on the 1st of August. Whether or not it has or not, only the future will know. So yeah, I'm down and I've been to Tesco and I've just had some food. When I got out of Tesco, I literally had a ham sandwich, like, because I was so hungry, even though I felt like I had a lot for breakfast. I had strawberries, blueberries, not raspberries because I don't like them, blackberries, and one of those shot mixes, you know, where it's fruit shot, which is like dried fruit and a biscuit or something like that mixed in. And then I had some shreddies as well. So it was a large breakfast, but I was really hungry, so I had a ham sandwich and got home and put the shopping away, and I bought some king prawns. They weren't the biggest king prawns, let's face it. They're like baby king prawns. And I chopped up some garlic and chilli and put it in a pan and warmed them up and had that with a little bit of coconut rice. So I've just sat and had that, and I don't know, I'm quite down. I've been down for days and I'm just getting worse. So that's why I've not really been updating or doing anything with life in general. I'm just really struggling at the moment, and you know, I've not really been doing anything. Like, I've been to the shop every day. I'm not really going to film that, but basically that's all I've done. I've been sat around a lot, and that's normally what happens when I feel down. I like sit there and it'd be like 3 hours later or 5 hours later, but it doesn't feel that long. I'm just not in a really good place and I'm unmotivated, and I don't know, I'm struggling a little bit. I mean, I managed to get things done last night. I managed to hoover the whole house and ironed quite a few things because I set myself a target of 10 things, but I think I did more like 20, but I've left some. So I know I've got some stuff in the washer that needs drying now, so then I'll have more to do, but I just didn't want to do too much, and I didn't want to say to myself I'll do 20 and then I'll get to like 8 and I'll be like, why did I say 20? But I just carried on ironing last night, and I've probably got about 7 things left, if that, and then a few things that I need to now dry because I've just remembered I've got to dry them. I've got my bedding in the dryer. I've had it on once, the duvet cover. My dryer's rubbish. It's a condenser one, but you have to, like, it takes 3 times as long, so it actually ends up costing more to run. I've done a full cycle on that, and I forgot to start it again before I went out because I was rushing out because it was school kicking out time 5 minutes later, and I wanted to get off my street before they started coming out of the school, which is round the corner, because when that happens, there's kids and adults just rushing all over the place, and they're getting the children to get in the car on the side of the road. So basically they've got the car's doors open and you can't get past. Instead of walking around and like getting them in the side that's not next to the road where it'd be safer. And then you'll be driving past and adults will be like throwing the car door open to get out, and I'm like, can't deal with that. So I literally went and had 5 minutes to get to the main road, and it only takes a minute, but I needed to get off the street as quickly as I could, and then I went to Tesco, and then I sat and ate that sandwich, and I came home, and I'm just sat here with no motivation, but I thought I would film, so I've got a little bit of footage, but it's good that I'm not filming because of how down I feel, because it might give me the chance to actually upload some clips, but then I don't like being without my phone. It's kind of a bit of a pain really, because a lot of the clips I need to upload are like 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long, and then that's my phone monopolised for 40 minutes to an hour, and I've got well over 100 to get on this channel, so I'm going to stop filming now. I'm going to try and do a few things around the house. I'll try and hoover the house from top to bottom because it's at the top of the house now, because I went bottom to top last night. I'll get my bedding dry, get it on the bed. I've already got my sheet ready because I put a different sheet on. Like, sometimes I'll just wash my bedding and put the same thing back on, but I only want the duvet set back on because it's my new favourite one. It's the blue one with the flowers. I just love, it's like a mint green colour, and I love that colour. And I'll try and do a few other things, but I'm not giving myself a to-do list because of how I feel. Also, if I don't do it, I'll just be like angry with myself or annoyed that I've not done it. So I'm just going to do a few little bits and pieces, I guess, and I'm hoping my hamster cage can be cleaned tonight, but it just relies on him getting up because I can't do it when he's in bed, and it needs doing because it's actually stinking this room out, so definitely overdue. But I really see him these days. He's a little old man. He's 2, and they live between 1.5 and 2 in general. But my first hamster lived to 3 years and 3 months, and he was the best hamster anyone could want. But yeah, and I'm getting a headache, so I'm going to go and take some painkillers, which I don't normally do, but I've been ill since last Wednesday from when I was in the sun, and I feel like it can't be that that's still making me ill a week later, but I've got a lot of the same symptoms, so I feel like crap, and that's probably affecting my mood as well, which is wonderful. But I'm going to go, and I'll be back at some point, either today, tomorrow, or the day after. Hi everyone. I wasn't going to film again today, just because of how I'm feeling and things like that. What a really bad shadow. Ooh, there's my loft. So yeah, I weren't gonna film, but I just want to document the fact that I've come upstairs at 2 minutes before midnight. I literally, before even 11 o'clock, I was just like, I've had enough, I'm so tired. But I thought, I'm not going to bed at this time. That was over an hour ago. And then also, I was drying something in the dryer, and I didn't want to leave it drying. Well, I don't mean that. I wanted it to finish drying so I could put something else in before I came upstairs for the night. So I waited for that to dry, and then I've put one more thing in, a sheet on its own, obviously, and it's not going to do a full cycle or whatever it's called because it's been on for a while on the same one. I've just stopped it and took stuff out, so it's probably going to do half an hour, and then in the morning it can be put back on again because I've got a condenser dryer and it takes 3 times as long to dry things, and it's a little bit of a nightmare. So I'm really exhausted, which is a little bit worrying because normally I get like this when I'm coming down with something, and obviously I don't want to come down with something because I'm mentally drained and don't have time. But I've been ill for the last week, so I don't know what to think. I don't know if it's because I've got something or if I'm coming down with something, or I don't know. But I've just got to the stage where I've had to come upstairs because I'm that tired. I've got fresh bedding on, and I washed that today. It was on yesterday and I've washed it today, but it's on with a white sheet. You probably can't even, it's on with a white sheet which you probably can't even see, but yes, it's a white sheet. I'm going to have a quick shower before I get in bed. I'm going to take my makeup off first, quick shower, and then get straight into bed. So I wanted to do this quick before I took my makeup off and got in the shower. I can't remember when I last filmed, but I've done a few little bits and pieces here and there because I wanted to do things, and I've watched a bit of TV on and off. Hi everyone, so I was going to show you what I was wearing today because I keep wearing basically the same things all the time. I'm living in my favourite blue jeans, which I roll up at the ankles, wear with trainers and a long sleeve t-shirt, and I just wanted to smarten my look up a little bit. Generally for day to day in general, I thought I'd start today. So today I've got on a pair of my favourite black ankle boots with some black skinny jeans and this top which I showed last week, which I've got a vest underneath, because you can see, like as you can see, you can see through it. So I've got a vest and this on, and that's what I basically wore today. As you can see the vest top. So this is what I've had on since about 1 o'clock today, and it's about 5:30. I am going to get changed so I can wear this top again because obviously I've not sweat or anything. I've just been to Argos, Tesco and work, and I've just got home, put the shopping away and taking this upstairs, which I'll show you when I get to my room. So I do feel a bit more smarter, and I work with a waterfall trench coat thing that I've had hung up here for ages. You might have seen it. It's downstairs, but it's like a trench coat, but it's got no buttons and you kind of tie it. Hi everyone, so I said I'd show you what I got from Argos. So the first thing I got was this shoe rack. I believe it was only $3.99, possibly $4, but I think it was $3. Basically I put all my shoes that I wear under my bed or dotted around the place, so I thought I could use this to put on my most worn ones, which will be my white trainers, pair of black boots, and, well, 2 pairs of black boots, and any other shoes that I start wearing now that I'm dressing differently. And I thought that could either go there instead of the suitcase, or if I don't put it there, this will all be tidied, by the way. I'm going to put it here because this is going to go, I'm going to put my keyboard in there and that go on the top of the wardrobe. So if it'll fit, it'll go there, and those boots will be on. I used to live in those boots. Then the second thing I got was this lamp, because the lamp that I've got, even though I don't really use it, it's over there. You can't see, but at the side next to the wall there is a split in the shade. So I've just replaced it with this one. And it's in the colour Cotton Cream. And then I just got the matching light shade, because at the moment it's got this one on, which actually matches the border, but I don't like the border, I don't like the shade. I didn't put them up, they were there when I moved in. So that's everything that I got from Argos, and it weren't even that expensive. I think this was $4.99, I think the lamp was $4 or $5.99, and the shoe rack was $3.99. My lamp still does work, that I'm replacing, and I actually do prefer the shape of it because it's square, but I can just put that in my office downstairs, I think. Like, the side that's broken, obviously, it just needs to be turned towards the wall like it is over there. But I just thought, seeing as I'm getting the light shade, I might as well get the matching colour lamp, even though I'm pretty sure that's the same as my light shade. But that is from B&M, for the record. I feel really ill still. I've been ill for a week and a day now. Full of a temperature, but I feel cold. A little bit headachy. Really thirsty and exhausted, and I don't know why. No, last week I had sunstroke and I was really ill from it, but it's just carried on, and I don't think, you know, the sunstroke could be still making me ill. So I don't know what it is, like, and now, like, I'm warm, but I'm like shivering a little bit as well, which is just annoying. And I was saying that I can rewear that top. I can't rewear it because it, like, literally there on the neck. I had makeup, because I put makeup down my neck because I've started to break out this last 6 months, so I wear makeup down to there. So I must have went and rubbed on it, which is not good, so it's going to have to be washed. But I've got 2 of them. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the second one won't let me zoom, but the second one is there. So if I wanted to wear it tomorrow, I have another one. Tonight I'm not going to do much. I'll possibly try and make this so I could tidy up out there a little bit. I might need a hammer or something, I don't know. It's got screws, and I think it might need a screwdriver, let's face it. But you should see the amount of good reviews it has for something that's $2.99. But my loose seat in there, which I'm not going to show you because no one needs to see a loose seat, I actually got from there for, like, it was either $2 or $3.99, because I stupidly, like an idiot, decided I want to see out my window. My window's a Velux window, or Velux, whatever you want to call it, and you can't see out of it. So one night I stood on my toilet seat and it cracked. Luckily for me, because I felt like this might break, I'd put my weight on the outside of it, so when it snapped my foot didn't go down the toilet and get stuck, which it would have done if I'd been stood on it properly. So it just cracked, and, like, I think it was like this time last year, actually, because the person that I was seeing before the person I was seeing last, he got me a toilet seat, but I'd already bought the one from Argos, and the one from Argos was like $3.99, and the one he gave me from where he worked, he said that they sold at $15.99, and the one that I'd bought from Argos was better. So I still got a spare loose seat, so if I do break it again, like an idiot, I've got one spare somewhere. Don't know where it is, I think it's in the garage. So Argos cheap stuff, some of the cheap stuff is actually good, so don't just think cheap means crap, because the toilet seat is better than the one that was on. But I believe it isn't the original one, because downstairs on both of them they've got these really expensive ones that were like £50 each, because when we looked for them they were £50 each. So I think that someone's done the same thing as I've done and stood on the toilet seat and just replaced it with a cheaper one. So this cheap one's actually quite good. It's a toilet seat, I mean, what do you want? I remember my dad used to always want wooden ones, I don't know why, but yeah, it's just a white toilet seat. I don't even know why I'm talking about toilet seats, but I'm just pointing out that sometimes cheap doesn't always mean crap. So, and you don't need to, like I was going to get a purple light shade, and then I thought I'd have to get a purple lamp because I do want a lilac room, like, and I mean very pale lilac, I mean like white paint with a touch of dark purple mixed in, that sort of lilac. And I was going to get lilac accessories, and I just thought, no, because my furniture's white, and when I get a new bed frame that's going to be white, and I've got a white clock that I've still got to put up, so I thought I'll just get white, but they're not actually white. Me being me, thinking cotton cream was like white, but it's actually cream. So everything's white except for the light shade and whatever it's called, lamp. That was me having a blonde moment, thinking cotton cream was going to be like a really bright white. I'd like to congratulate myself on that, because I'm a dumb mofo. I'm stupid thinking that. Definitely had a blonde moment thinking cotton cream would be a bright white. But maybe I should get white. No, I'm sticking with cream. And then I want another one for that bulb out there. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it, because I have that light and the door partially open all night, and because there's no light shade on, it's just too bright sometimes. So I think I'm either going to get this colour, because it is quite cream out there, or they do a white one which is cheaper but smaller. I think I'll just get one of these. So yes, another plans for tonight, I do feel pretty horrendous. EastEnders is on, that's about all I'm going to commit to. I'm going to have some food at some point, and that is all really. I shall be back tomorrow, or the day after, or whenever.